Hi friends, I'm Sophia. Welcome back to Pixelpalette Dream Home. Today we are wandering through the golden light of the British countryside, right from the comfort of our favorite armchairs. As the June sun lingers over rolling hills, we're exploring 10 living rooms that capture the soul of an English summer. These spaces feel less like a showroom and more like a cherished memory of a Sunday afternoon. Let's step inside and find your slice of paradise. There is something undeniably cheerful about a room that doesn't take itself too seriously. Imagine walking into a space where the floorboards creak with history and the light filters through sheer linen panels. The centerpiece here isn't a television, but a generously oversized sofa draped in a sky blue gingham slipcover, much like the ones you'd find at Pottery Barn's summer collection. It's a nod to 1950s picnic blankets, reimagined for a sophisticated adult retreat. This room thrives on the mix and match philosophy. A wicker trunk serves as a coffee table, holding a stack of vintage gardening magazines. For those looking into luxury home renovation, adding custom built-in window seats in a pattern like this can instantly elevate the property value while providing a perfect nook for afternoon naps. Our second stop feels like a hug from an old friend. It's a room lined with books. Not the pristine, color-coded kind, but the well-loved paperbacks with broken spines and yellowed pages. A pair of wingback chairs in a deep forest green velvet from our house flank a fireplace that has seen decades of tea and conversation. Even in summer, the hearth remains the heart of the home, now filled with oversized ferns and dried hydrangeas instead of a roaring fire. The scent of beeswax and old paper hangs in the air. If you're considering high-end furniture investments, a classic leather ottoman here adds that old money English charm that never goes out of style. Before we move to our next room, I'd love to hear from you. Do you prefer a room filled with books or one with a view of the garden? Let me know in the comments. Bringing the outside in is a hallmark of the cottage aesthetic. This living room feels more like a glass house, with floor-to-ceiling windows dressed in delicate floral prints reminiscent of Williams' Sonoma home patterns. The walls are painted in a soft, borrowed light blue by Farrow and Ball, making the ceiling feel as vast as the summer sky. Rattan furniture, often associated with patios, finds a permanent home here, softened by plump cushions in botanical prints. It's a space designed for slow mornings with a crossword puzzle. For homeowners, installing custom window treatments is one of the most effective ways to control light and protect your precious antique rugs from the harsh July sun. In the English countryside, stone walls aren't just structural, they are a canvas of texture. This room features an original flint wall that stays cool even when the humidity rises. The furniture is heavy, rustic, and honest. Think of a reclaimed oak coffee table from Restoration Hardware that shows every knot and grain. To balance the rugged stone, the floor is softened by a thick, hand-tufted wool rug in a cream palette. This is a room where you can kick off your leather loafers and feel the earth beneath you. It's the kind of timeless quality that interior design services often try to replicate in modern builds to add instant soul and character. Soft, dusty pinks aren't just for nurseries, they are the backbone of a sophisticated vintage living room. This space celebrates the faded grandeur of an English manor. A floral chintz sofa, the kind you might find at an estate sale or high-end boutique, takes center stage. The walls are adorned with gold leaf frames holding botanical sketches. It's a feminine, breezy space that smells like fresh-cut roses from the garden. For those interested in estate planning or preserving family legacies, these rooms often house the good china and the silver tea sets that tell a family's story through the generations. If you're finding inspiration for your own sanctuary, please hit that subscribe button and join our community of dreamers. As we move toward the coast of Cornwall, the English cottage takes on a salt-washed vibe. The living room becomes a symphony of whites, creams, and weathered woods. Imagine a slip-covered love seat from crate and barrel in a durable hemp fabric that stands up to sandy feet and wet paws. The decor is simple: a bowl of sea glass on the mantel and a sisal rug underfoot. This coastal grandmother aesthetic is a favorite among those looking for high-value home insurance assets because the materials are as durable as they are beautiful. It's light, airy, and perfectly captures the feeling of a sea breeze through an open sash window. For a more masculine take on the summer cottage, we look to the stables. Deep tan leathers, brass floor lamps from Visual Comfort, and walls painted in a muted sage green create a grounded, peaceful atmosphere. There's a sense of order here, a place for everything, from the binoculars on the side table to the hound-themed throw pillows. It's a room that celebrates the hobbyist. If you're looking to invest in luxury property, rooms that offer this kind of den atmosphere are highly coveted for their versatility as both a relaxation space and a dignified home office. Imagine a room where the wallpaper matches the garden outside. This living area utilizes bold, large-scale floral prints that feel like a meadow in bloom. The furniture is kept simple: linen sofas in oatmeal tones and glass-top tables that let the patterns breathe. It's a maximalist's dream, but executed with the restraint of a seasoned decorator. Using high-end paint brands like Sherwin-Williams in their Emerald line ensures these vibrant colors don't fade, keeping your summer sanctuary bright for years to come. It's a joyful, exuberant space that celebrates the peak of the season. This room is all about the little things. Dozens of small drawers in a vintage apothecary chest, jars of dried lavender, and a collection of mismatched ceramic pitchers from Magnolia Market. The seating is an eclectic mix of inherited chairs and flea market finds, all united by a common color palette of soft grays and muted yellows. It's a collector's paradise. This lived-in look is actually a very strategic interior design choice that makes a house feel like a home the moment you walk in. It's about the curated rather than the bought, making it feel incredibly personal and nostalgic. Our final room is where the walls seem to disappear. Large French doors stay swung open, inviting the scent of jasmine and the sound of crickets inside. The indoor furniture is mirrored by high-quality teak pieces on the porch, creating a seamless transition. A large farmhouse-style dining table sits at one end of the living room, ready for a late-night supper of bread, cheese, and wine. For those focusing on luxury real estate, creating this flow between the interior and the landscape is one of the most significant ways to increase the enjoyment and value of a home. It's the ultimate way to celebrate the end of a perfect English summer day. As the sun sets on our tour, I hope these spaces have brought a little peace to your day. Which of these 10 rooms felt most like home to you? Was it the library or the coastal retreat? I read every single comment, so please share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Pixelpalette Dream Home for more visual escapes. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep creating.